Hello guys, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update of the happenings where they happen all over the world. I greet everyone, all of us of freedom all over the world, those that love freedom and they are actually speaking the truth for freedom. Meanwhile, before I take you to the business, we'll be saying I bring us here. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and also share. Then remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news enter, now you go be the first. We'll collect them all. Let's enter into the news proper as see the hot. No fewer than 64 Islamic scholars have been killed by BH and Islamic State West Africa Province (ISWAP) since the interception of the terrorist activities in Nigeria. An Islamic scholar, Dr. Nuruddin Lemu, has said. Lem, who is the Director of Research and Training Islamic Education Trust, Dawa Institute of Nigeria, said the scholars were killed because they opposed and preached against the terrorist ideologies. He told the nation in an interview that today many scholars are afraid to counter the terrorist ideologies because of fear of assassination by the extremist group. Lemu said, "We have some very knowledgeable ulemas and scholars, but the problem is that many knowledgeable scholars who counter the argument of BH and ISWAP have been killed by them. When you know by talking against them, they will kill you. Why will you talk? When the security personnel, politicians, and soldiers are being killed by BH, why should you risk your life? On record, we have been able to tally up to 64, at least, scholars that have been killed by BH from intercession to date. They were killed because they spoke against BH. Many ulemas are naturally afraid to speak. Many have gone into hiding, many were threatened, and some had to leave the country. He urged security agencies to provide adequate protection to those that are threatened because they are doing the service for common good." This one is coming from a doctor of Islamic studies where they talk say plenty people will be say they be when you talk about Sulema, you talk about learned people will be say they don't go deep for the things will be say concern Muslim. Say they don't kill many of them because they are talking against the extremist practices of some Muslims because some of them believe that by sending your neighbor to judgment, by the time you do that, that when you go to their heaven, the Allah will give you 6 virgins according to some of their belief. Well, let's still go down to the news. On what the incoming administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do to fight violent extremism in the country, Lemu said the incoming administration should support organizations that are involved in countering extremist ideologies and also revise the university's curriculum for religious studies. He said, "Presently in our university curriculum for Islamic studies, there is no recognition for deliberate engagement with the people of other religions. When you look at extremism in the university curriculum, it contains things about various extremist groups that existed in the past, but they don't study the modification and evolution of modern-day extremist group." So the man they talk say it better make these people kukuma look into the matters even for the university, make the find way wey be say they go dey teach this thing so that their people wey be say they practice extremist religion will be able to understand what is happening. They should also create avenue wey be say the Muslim go dey interact with other religion so that there will be a balance. The man still continued, "I have been on a board of a particular university to review the curriculum, and we also got the curriculum of about 5 universities, and they are the same. BH has been with us for the past 13 years. Isn't it enough to study its ideology? It is like people who are busy studying medicine but don't want to study the current disease and the current cure of the disease." So when it comes to talking religion extremism, I think both Islamic and Christian curriculum should be revised. We need to emphasize building resilience against extremism and better interfaith engagement. This is to prepare the students when they become teachers of Islamic or Christian studies on strategies to counter violent extremism. We have some best practices that are already working well. We have many organizations that have been countering extremist recruitment, but have to do it very quietly. The incoming administration should support them to train more scholars and imams on how to counter extremist ideologies. Government also need to engage in more peace building and support more organizations involved in bridge building, both at the national and local levels, especially the National Interreligious Council (NIREC), which comprises of Muslim and Christian scholars. It should identify areas where there have been problems in the past between the major religions in the country, because those are the areas problems are most likely to reoccur, and look at what kind of peace and reconciliation that is needed in those areas. My people una don see as e dey happen. The matter wey be say na wetin Nigerians dey suffer now, because every day. But I think the blame will go to the government, because when this BH stuff started, first of all it was with the Chibok girls, and after they kidnapped the Chibok girls, the government started liaising with them, trying to find a way to settle with them. And on that note, these people grew wing when they find out that the government is now succumbing to them, the government is not using force, and they decided that they will make that to be a great business. And since this thing started up till now, this thing became hot around the news of this BH stuff started around 2002. Then within 2013, 2011 and 13, it became very hot. And now it has gained ground, and there is this saying that na arugbo afọ ya ọwụwa omelali, and it looks as if it has become a tradition in Nigeria, and the people are practicing it. So now, what are people going to do? What are they going to do? They said now they have to invite, bring into what is it called, the school curriculum of religious studies, so that there will be a balance, and that the people will be say when they come into education newly will be able to learn about the extremist religion. The extremist religion are the people wey believe say if they no kill person, e no go better for them. And also say make other people wey be say that they practice their own religion, say those people their matter no touch at all. Because some of these people wey be Muslim, wey dey practice extremist Muslim, be say they believe that other faiths are infidel, and those infidels should be moved out of the bus, so that they themselves will be the only people that are existing in the bus. And this is very wrong. It is very wrong. The government should actually look into this thing. The government should actually look into it. I'm telling you the honest truth. And this man is making sense, because if it is looked into, and also the schools, check it in their curriculum, if they will be able to, bring a study for that, even the person that is trying to practice extremist religion, we understand that killing somebody or maiming your fellow man is not in any way a good religion. Yes, it's not in any way a good religion, because you are destroying somebody because you felt that way you will be able to get to heaven. Now think about it. You felt that because of that way you'll be able to get to heaven, you'll be able to please the God that you are serving, but you are destroying another person. Meanwhile, many of religion are talking about love your neighbor as you love yourself, and the rest of them, which is very, very bad. And make they look into this matter, because if they look into I believe that there will be a solution somewhere. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please remember that the only way you can support the work we are doing in this channel is by hitting the subscription button. Subscribe to our channel, like our channel, share our news, and also remember on your notification button, so that if we are posting news, you will be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.